Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of
Advice from your besties.
Woo!
And each week we take your questions and we'll give you our thoughts and answers. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What is a three-prong approach to deciding who to date?
Why are you laughing?
So I really cannot pronounce my P's and my B's. So my lips
Are full
full.
of botulism
Mhm.
in the best possible way. Oh,
So what is a three-prong approach to deciding
mine
who
has
to date?
expired or has dissipated, so I'm
You're prepared.
more like perfect. Okay, three-prong approach when trying to decide who to date. I got you.
Okay.
I have given this a little bit of thought, and here is what I have to say. The first date, because again, if you don't already know, I make bad choices. The only choices I make are bad ones. So I was thinking about some foolproof ways that maybe I might be onto something. One, the first date you should work out together.
Yes.
I thought specifically for me at Core Power, they have like a yoga sculpt.
Mhm.
So not as much yoga, but a HIIT class.
A HIIT class, which I think is a good compromise, because if you go straight up yoga, that's kind of a big learning curve. That might be a little bit of a big ask. I am glitching.
You are glitching. Oh my gosh, I've been glitching so much, but I think it's all the energy drinks I've been drinking.
Oh yeah, and I had like 6 shots of coffee today.
Okay, so
yoga
sculpt, because you know how to do all these exercises, right? Plus, I just want to see what are the things they said.
So in the HIIT class or something where you're working out hard, first of all, you can see if this person is up for trying something new, maybe that they haven't done. If they're okay, being bad at something. Do they arrive on time to class? Are they complaining about it? Are they going to complain about it after class? Are they kind of like lackluster during class and not really giving in any effort and just going through the motions because they don't want to be there? Are they willing to maybe make a little bit of eye contact with you
mid exercise?
Yeah, mid exercise. Yeah. And also like after class, are they like, oh my gosh, are they going to say, wow, you're really good. Oh, wow, you have really good form. You have really good endurance. Like, that was awesome. Thank you for taking me. Those are all good things to say. Mm-hmm. I don't want to hear, ugh, it was like so hard. Or like, yeah, it was okay, I guess. Meh.
Oh my gosh, you're so good. Like, that is not necessarily a compliment, the way that they said that.
Oh, mm-hmm.
There's a way in which they're saying it. And not
like, wow, you're so good.
And not building you up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
I find that to be like, I've had friends that I've taken and their energy after the class kind of turned me off. There were times I thought twice about inviting them back.
Mm-hmm.
Because yoga isn't just, for me, it does start like 2 seconds before, because I never really get there early enough. I mean, I do a little bit, but after the after effects, if you're lucky, will last you at least until you get into the car, or by the time
at least, I hope it lasts at least that long.
Yeah, or until you get home.
Mm-hmm.
If so long as you have food.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't, then you get anyway. So, but if you're there with a friend and their energy and their negative after the fact, it not only kind of pierces their bubble, but mine as well. And I just work so hard to be in a good space that it's important. Okay, number 2, sorry, I blacked out on that. Number 2, how are they in public when working or engaging with like Uber drivers or servers, people in the service industry? How do they treat them? I think that's very important, because from Wednesday to Sunday, I am that person.
Yeah.
Do you tip them? And what are your thoughts on that? So what's number 3?
Well, also, okay, with the tipping thing, you get tipped outrageous amounts for handing people food. So don't take it personally on them if they're not big tippers.
I'm not. Yes, that's absolutely right.
But you should tip at least 20 to 25%.
Yeah, okay. That's all I meant.
Yeah.
Like, and is it a big thing that we're talking about every time? Like, ooh, what a big deal. No, that's how this works.
Also, you're paying for my dinner, bitch.
Yeah. Oh, should we split the bills? Oh, that's another thing. Okay.
That's 2A.
And that's it. That's the number 3. Do you expect me to pay my own bills?
Oh.
Okay.
I was gonna I said it's part of like 2A.
Okay.
Is paying your own bills.
Yeah.
I would say number 3 is that you need to go on like a 3-hour car excursion
Sure.
to an activity, to an event. If you're here in Colorado, ski season is very stressful.
Oh, yeah. That's an excellent idea.
Let's see how you are under the pressure cooker of sitting in traffic. Oh, it's going to take 2 hours to get there. And 5 hours later, you finally roll up. How did that go?
How flexible are they when you have to use the restroom like in the middle of the highway and like the next exit isn't for another 10 miles?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do then?
Yeah.
And how cool are they? What do they do? Do they try and distract you, or do they make you feel bad, or like create like a negative tension in the car?
Right.
How much are they willing to baby me when I'm like, I can't get on my knees, they're too hard? Because they do fall, and I'm like a child where I just drag them behind me. Yeah.
And also, like, what kind of music are they listening to? Will they let you choose some music or like a podcast? You can get a lot of insight into what kind of podcast people listen to, what kind of person they are.
Right.
If they're listening to the Honestly show, keep them.
Keep them. Question for you though: where out of this three-prong approach identifies narcissists? No, I'm serious. Like, have we found a foolproof way of identifying someone?
Okay, let's say workout class. If they're like, yeah, I was like totally like so good at that. Like,
no, I feel like I know narcissists and they wouldn't say that. They can be humble.
Okay.
I might ask, how much do you love your mother?
It's a weird question.
Okay. Like I said, bad choices. What's the other one? Ew.
Ew. That was like really weird.
Do you go to church? Ew.
Ew. They can live there too.
Where?
Like, in church.
Ew.
Narcissist.
Oh. Do they though?
Yeah. Oh my God. You clearly did not watch The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
No, I didn't.
Oh my God. Okay.
Fine.
Zach is the biggest narcissist douchebag ever.
I thought his name was Doug.
And he's a Mormon who is in the church. He's a big churchgoer.
Bag.
And he and his wife is on TikTok making money. And she's like, I don't want to move to New York because I'm going to lose some of the money and like following. He's like, well, I don't care.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't care for that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That would be another thing. I need them to let me be me. Like, there's no cage in this animal. You can't. This phoenix just arrived, emerged from the ashes. There's no trap in this endangered species right here. Oh, that would be a real drag.
Yeah, he's such a drag.
Is she going to acquiesce and then go?
Yeah, she is, because she wants to make it work. She got married. She's 22 years old.
She's only 22 now.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, man.
And then he was berating her on the phone for going to a Chippendales concert.
Oh, I bet he was.
Yeah. And he's like, you're the worst person ever. Like, throwing Bible and church at her. And
Psalm, bloody blood.
Right?
Joseph Smith says.
No Chippendales.
No burlesque shows.
And yet he goes to gamble, which is also against a rule of the church.
Oh, come on. And he's drinking Cokes. He is pounding those Cokes.
Yes.
She's having a G&T. Don't tell my husband or the Lord above or our prophet.
I feel like maybe the narcissist would come out on prong 3 of the road trip.
No, because they can kind of hold it together in the beginning. Maybe what we need to do is come up with another 3-prong approach to identifying your local narcissist.
Do you go to church?
There's something, I don't know what it is, but I'm going to figure it out. This first initial 3-prong is something that's great. I look forward to using it.
Yeah, I feel like this is just gateway of like, should I date this person?
Yeah. Yeah. Do they make it someone you're considering dating? There is then like, how obsessive are they? And like, I feel like there's a number of highways that I could create these 3-step approaches to.
But obsessed in a good way.
I don't know that there's a good way to be obsessed. It's not healthy.
The obsession has to come later on. Burn too bright.
Yeah. Flash in the pan. Yeah. You know what I meant.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, thanks. I couldn't finish that one.
I know.
You know what I mean.
Burn too bright. A flash in the pan. You know, I don't know if anybody likes our show, but we do. We do.
Okay, also... This could also maybe decide if you are into dating this person. Because like these hobbies, tell me if you would date someone with these hobbies. So comic book collecting.
Oh, maybe. Okay. It's not the end of the world.
Maybe. Taxidermy.
Oh boy. That's
only
2.
Okay, that's a tough one. Unless if they have a mountain house And that's where all
I
the
know, but this
taxidermy lives.
okay, go on 3.
Okay, building model trains.
I'm done with that. That one, I'm like done and done. If anything, I am your lady.
Wow.
I fucking love models. I love small things. I love miniatures. You could do the trains. I'll do the doll houses, and then we can have sex afterwards.
On that little model train track. Get out of here.
Tie me up and throw me on the tracks. Slav that knob. Here I come. I love model.
Okay, so we found a winner there.
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding. All right, gambling. No.
That's actually
an addiction.
That's a deal breaker.
Mhm.
That's the end of that.
Online trolling? Ew. No.
Well, you're gonna have an alias, so I won't know.
Unless I tell you, like, I'm trolling this person.
Oh boy.
Ooh, no, I don't like that.
I don't care for that.
Magic tricks.
I don't mind that. That's adorable.
That's questionable. Collecting figurines.
I don't love it, but you know what? It's a healthy hobby, and I'm here for it. It's a healthy hobby. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's
It's
fine.
It's in the realm of collecting sneakers, which I'm down for.
It's okay. You know what?
It's an investment, I think.
We all have our thing, and if
Yeah.
you enjoy figurines, I'm here for it.
Like,
We'll
okay.
make a room, and we'll make it super cute. You
Mhm.
can have the glass display. I'm here for it.
And like your figurines can
Yeah.
talk to my figurines.
Yeah, no, I'm here to support you. I hope you
Mhm.
have them.
And then you can cosplay figurine characters.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind that.
And then playing video games. No,
I don't care for that.
I don't mind that.
It's isolating,
It is isolating, and
but it's not as bad. Like gambling, game over.
Gambling is game over. Playing video games, as long as it's not taking over your entire life.
Yeah.
I know that's a good way for people to connect with each other when you don't live near each other.
Or decompress, I get that. But I
Uh-huh.
do think if you're the one that's going to have to regulate. Like,
Right.
I don't want to get involved. If you know what an appropriate amount of time is, and you can control it yourself, and it doesn't have to have a conversation, absolutely. I support your choices.
Same thing goes for magic tricks. You better know when to pull that shit out and put it away.
Like the kazoo thing.
Oh my God. If we're watching The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives and you start doing fucking magic tricks, I will punch you in the face.
Listen to my Disney friend here. Jesus.
Oh my God.
What?
That just irks me.
Smell the rose. Where's your finger?
I'm going to break that, Rose. I'm going to Chinese tie your fingers together.
Just getting all fired up.
I guess I don't like magic.
I hear you.
Take your magic and shove it.
Well, I wouldn't have gotten to magic after gambling. Even taxidermy kind of turns me off because you had to kill those creatures.
You did, and that's like, ugh.
And there's gonna be a lot of them, and they're all gonna be like, ah, like a wildebeest. And I don't love that. And those like glassy, beady eyes. No, I don't love it.
I don't love it. I could live with it if it was in a separate area of the home. If it was in a garage in storage where I never saw it.
What if you didn't have a house and all you had was like a camper or like a teepee? Or no. I mean a yurt.
Well, then he must be living off the land.
Is that a deal breaker?
Yeah. You don't have a house? Yeah, I'd say that's a deal breaker.
Like
not even an apartment? Yeah, the deal breaker.
A sump pump.
A sump pump. You don't have a sump pump? You don't have at least 4 solid walls and a roof and a solid
What
bottom?
if it's like a trailer?
No.
I don't think I could do it.
No. A trailer is like, oh, I bought 10 acres of land in the middle of nowhere. We're going to put a trailer on it and go for the weekend and be away from nature. That's what a trailer is for. Yeah.
Not your primary residence?
No.
Not your primary domicile?
No, strongly disagree.
When you have to have a P.O. box?
Okay, but a P.O. box sometimes
you had one growing up, huh?
No, but I know someone who has a P.O. box because their mailbox kept on getting
okay, but that's
ruined.
the exception to this rule.
Yeah.
Like you live so far off the grid, the USPS doesn't come to your house.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's almost how I grew up. It was really teeter-tottering there.
What do you mean?
Like I grew up so far out in the country.
How are you so normal?
I don't know.
You should really be weird.
I should. They should really study me as to how I'm so normal.
I know. And you really thrived. I knew you were an incredible creature, but like the more I hear about your upbringing, I'm like, girl, you overcame a lot. They should do a documentary
We
about
should
you.
do a documentary on me.
And
Like
what?
farm girl to Disney princess, city girl.
You are an inspiration story that you too can break out of this farmhouse.
You just put the right background music to everything and the right montage. Oh yeah, I'll make you a documentary.
You're like, Mom, I want this, Mom.
Mom, buy me these Lucky Jeans. I'm not leaving until I get them.
Meanwhile, I got a smack to the face when I look the wrong way.
Should have moved faster.
Duck. Juke.
All
That's why I'm never sitting still.
right.
What a nice time we had.
What a lovely time. Make sure to share this episode with your besties and like, subscribe, follow all the things at The Honestly Show, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, wherever your podcast. Give us 5 stars and we'll see you next time.
Woo!
Bye.
Disclaimer. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The stories and statements expressed herein are experiences and opinions. They may not represent the views of the production studio or the hosts. If you disagree with our content, that's okay. No podcast is perfect for everyone.